I'm really upset right now, and I'll tell you why. And if you're a pediatric provider, please stick around. And if you're a parent with a newborn, please stick around. Okay, so this is why I am upset. We are giving bad advice to our parents. We just are. And the biggest bad advice comes from weight loss, because what is happening is we do not ask the right questions. So for example, a baby comes in and they've been discharged from the hospital and they come into your office. This is about 3-4 days old, and you're like, oh my God, they're 10% weight loss. And you give them an advice of making sure that the parents are waking up every hour and a half, feeding their baby, or my favorite, sarcasm included, triple feeding with breastfeeding. So why is this pissing me off? Because we don't take the time to ask the right questions. We just put it into the newborn weight tool, and the newborn weight tool is not perfect, guys. What it doesn't account for is how much fluids that the mom got. So that actually makes a huge difference on baby's weight. And we can't ethically do this study where we take the baby out, weigh them, put the baby back in, and then give mom fluids and say, hey, you know, how much fluids does the baby get? But there's also objective markers that we can use. Well, first of all, even I've seen this with moms even getting boluses, because each human body is a little bit different. So even if thinking about a bolus, moms are reporting a lot of swelling. So they're swelling in their hands, their legs. Then the baby themselves will pee about 3 to 4 times in a 24-hour period. And they're only normally supposed to pee how much? Once in a 24-hour period. Then you'll notice that the mom's milk is being delayed for a couple days. So milk usually comes in about day of life 3 of the baby, but the milk doesn't come in until 4 to 5 days, despite the fact that mom is constantly pumping. So please take the time to ask these questions. Mom, did you get IV fluids? How much IV fluids did you get? For how long did you get IV fluids? How much did the baby pee in the first 24 hours? What was actually the 24-hour wait? So there's plenty of studies that are showing the fact that we should start relying on the 24-hour wait, not the birth weight, particularly in a hospital setting. Okay. And then if the baby is doing what they're supposed to be doing at that day of life, and each one day of life differs, right? It differs if you are day 2 or if you're day 6 or 7. If they are peeing and pooping according to what they're supposed to be doing, then please take that in account when you give blatant advice of feed your baby 1.5 hours, 30 mLs to 60 mLs per feed. Yeah. No, seriously, that was advice. That literally was advice. How is anybody going to do that, guys? All right, rant over. Check out Naya. Yeah, check her out, because all this brain stuff that, I've been accumulating, and all of this TikTok stuff and all this social media stuff that I've been doing, I've been spilling it over into her. So we are really hoping to change 4th trimester care and how we are literally giving better advice to our families. Thanks for listening to my rant.